Oh, this is... Is this the plot you wanted? What can't I grow is what you should be asking. After all, you had the determination to stay up all night to beat my high score in a video game. We've seen the lottery results. Can we eat now? I'd rather not have you walk while looking at your phone at the same time. Why don't you leave this short trip to me? Aren't you gonna look at your phone? We only have 7 steps left. Now it's 6.
At least this year, the collector's edition of that model aircraft is impossible to get. Everyone's trying to grab it. I like to thank you for giving me
I just so happen to have bought an extra one. Think of it as a twist of fate. Well, I'll go ahead and get these tools then. Thanks, sir. It was co-produced with the fleet. Extras are allocated to staff and can be redeemed at any time. What are you trying to imply? I learned about your grades to understand why you were upset. Likewise, I borrowed the campground manager's tools to make this flower bed exactly how you want it. Are you satisfied with the flower bed now? Do you want to see what's in the care package? It might help. We should move to a safer spot first. We planted the seeds at the same time, but they're sprouting at different rates. I guess every flower grows at its own pace. Me. So you can recall that, but not our school project. We worked on it when we were still in elementary school. You're making me sound like a beanstalk in a fairy tale. Was there ever a time you thought I was mature? Back then, you cared about my height more than I did. You even gave me your milk to drink. So, I was never really worried. Yeah, Caleb is an ungrateful, big, dumb meanie. Should we punish that jerk by making him return the milk you gave him? With interest? You know, this scarecrow is just like you. It's the same height as you. If this scarecrow looked a little more human, it might be capable of scaring away the sparrows. I hope so. It'll be a while before they bloom, and anything can happen between now and then. I was kidding. Is it actually raining? You're welcome, person who's just as guilty. Let's take shelter first. We can save the arguing for later. You're a jet engine now? I'm concerned you're gonna take off at a moment's notice. Here, drink some ginger tea. Come here. Our flower bed is on a slope. The water won't pool there. I also dug some drainage channels while we prepared the soil. They're not deep, but they should be enough. Oh, and I had some free time these past few days. So, I packed more soil around the seedlings that were growing more slowly. Their roots should be stable now. Well, I am taller than you. I guess that means I have better foresight. What's wrong with cheering me on? Whenever I had a game, you were always the loudest one cheering for me from the stands, even if you were mad at me just the day before. It's to be expected that I only saw you. Do my eyes look like they can see everyone? I always play better when you're watching me. Stay still. I'm not done yet. It's nothing. This is Casey. He's the dog that lives on the campsite. What do you mean? He saw me borrow kitchen utensils earlier and probably thought we were gonna cook something. That's why he followed us. Stop. Sit. Good boy. Whoops, my bad. He's actually here to remind us about our meal. I made a reservation. Yeah, I didn't cook anything. Are you disappointed? But I know what you're thinking. It's cold outside. Wear my jacket. Working as a tutor, chef, and handyman, you already planned out my retirement. I'll be busy even as an old man. Casey's our grade A helper now. We can count on him for all our package deliveries. I saw some holes when we first tilled the soil, so I bought these just to be safe. Something's moving by your feet. I don't know. No, there are actually field mice in the grassy slopes nearby. Ask Casey if you don't believe me. The campsite manager said he named him Casey because the name's derived from a word that means vigilant. Casey's always on top of everything, even catching field mice. The field mice will eat the seedlings, so I'm gonna build a fence around the flower bed. Isn't it time for Caleb's personal assistant to report for duty? Have I ever followed instructions when I build things? Your nose is all scrunched up. Are you that unhappy? It's a simple fence. I know I can put it together quickly. No one's talking to you. You can play by yourself. Why don't we split up the work? You can follow the manual to build one half of the fence, and we'll see who finishes first. You shouldn't assume things. Should I be grateful that you left me with the materials at least? You did take all the tools. Hmm? I figured this would happen eventually. We really do have our work cut out for us. They'll be blooming later than expected, but we still have time. Let's wait for a bit. Time seemed to move slowly here at first. But now that the event is coming to an end, it feels like it flew.
Miss, would you like to buy some flowers? I grew them in game.
Our daughter grew these during the flower bed event. She just planted them however she liked.
mister. Would you like to buy some flowers for the pretty lady? Pretty flowers are meant for someone special.
I'll take one bouquet.
Thank you, mister.
I'm not trying to replace our flowers with this bouquet. I bought them because they're beautiful. Also, beautiful flowers are meant for someone special. There will always be a result. Yes, even if it's not what we're hoping for. Regardless of whether the flowers bloom or not, they're the flowers we cultivated, protected, and watched over together. Even if none of them blossom, we can take what we've learned and plant new ones. As long as you're willing to keep trying, our flowers will bloom someday. Tomorrow, this place will return to being a field. I'm really gonna miss it. What I'll really miss is our short vacation together. I have to return to Skyhaven tomorrow. You won't feel sad about it this time, right? Maybe it's time for his afternoon nap. The flowers are blooming. I didn't think they'd actually bloom. And once again, it's all thanks to you. Because you were patient until the very end and never gave up. It doesn't matter what role you pick after you retire. You'll still need your trusty assistant.
Everyone else who got this type of garden plot is probably worried about the same thing. But we're different. With these flower lights, we won't have to worry about the trees hogging all the sunlight.
Different plants require different light spectrum. If we use artificial lights to promote plant growth, the best course of action would be to simulate specific wavelengths of light. Red light and blue light, for example, can promote. I figured you might ask that. We can offer you shade-loving plants. They're capable of thriving in conditions with little exposure to light.
That's good. I won't be subjected to the fate of being a street lamp for several weeks. Are you sure you only need 3 wishes? Tilling the soil, cultivating the land, creating your dream garden, helping you become a gardening superstar. Everything you mentioned before you arrived here, I'll have to fulfill them all. What's wrong? I don't see why we should. It's perfect as is. The side with more love naturally needs more room in its heart chamber, so keeping it like this is fine, right? You're the one who wanted to be objective. Yeah, I feel like I'm drowning in your love. But if we really want to settle this, I'm afraid we'll end up filling the entire forest with flowers. I don't know. Maybe a kind genie granted my wish. The garden isn't that big. I might be done by the time your drone gets off the ground. I'll make sure you get a role in the drone display next time the association holds an event. The weather report didn't mention anything about localized rain today. Drying my face should be easy enough. Did you get everything? I can still feel the water sliding down my face. You just need a bit of water to become a sprite? In that case, I'll turn you into one. Now you look like a sprite. No, it's from me. I memorized the melody, so I'll play it for you when we're home. Yeah, I got to see a perfect shot of the galaxy and experience a planet's rotation and revolution. It's almost like living without the internet or worldly possessions. Are you sure you'd like that? You want to drink morning dew every day? Great. I know a place where we can create the aesthetic and still order takeout while we play video games. Moving an entire forest there might be difficult, but with enough plants, a starry sky, and of course, your very own fairy who can enjoy delicious food and drinks with you. You're not going to say they're innocent this time, right? You need to be more careful when tending to defensive plants. Huh? I'm fine. If you hadn't noticed, it probably would have quietly healed on its own. You're taking this very seriously. Am I your patient? Well, it wouldn't hurt to pay my medical bill now. Yeah, this kind of amber can be considered a fossil, more or less. I saw it when you were guarding a mole's burrow. We blocked their doorway, so they had to find a way to move the stones. I think a family of moles is living there. The amber needs to be preserved. I couldn't let any residue from the gloves touch it. No wonder they're red. After being so close together in the rocking chair, you need to apply the medicine first. I'll check if there's any inflammation. We could make our own with those flower buds we pruned earlier. They weren't growing well anyway. There's a little bird over there hiding its snacks. I suspect it's copying your movements. Looks like a small animal won't be eating as many snacks today. The higher we hang it, the further its sound will travel. But it hasn't made a single sound since we hung it. If there's still no wind, I can light it up and turn it into a hanging lamp. In terms of age, the small tree would only be about as old as one of the other tree's branches. Yeah, but age gaps like that are normal for trees. Flowers are different. Take the one in the amber, for instance. It shouldn't exist in our world today. Yet they're on the same wind chime. At least we don't have to do that. It's possible, but they could still end up in a small animal's stomach. Mushrooms. There are mushrooms everywhere. What about now? Are you wishing you ate those rain clouds like they were cotton candy? Yeah, you can say I possess half of an expert's knowledge. You're thinking of poisonous mushrooms. Take this, for example. It looks like an acorn, but one bite is enough to make you pass out. They exist. You wouldn't find them here, though. But... do you mind if I bend the rules a little? You know, there's only one Xavi shroom in the world, and since you already picked him, I'll be picking you this time. We'll have fresh, wild mushrooms for dinner. Trust me, I know which ones are safe to eat. I'm not a homegrown mushroom, though. I'm your average wild fungus who's only harmless to you. So you can enjoy what I have to offer without worry. We should wait for a giant drop of sap to fall. Then we'll be preserved forever in amber. If the sap really did fall, then we'd be just like this. We'll be together for many, many years. Most people don't laugh when they're having a romantic moment. Never mind. I prefer us being able to move and laugh like this. Where? I chose the one with the most flowers to take home. Are you really going to post this? A child's imagination might be inspired by fairy tales, but that doesn't mean they can't tell the difference between fantasy and reality. Only someone who centers their imagination around me would think like that. Once our small forest grows at home, you can continue writing that fairy tale. Since we made these pouches here, shouldn't we give them to each other before we leave? Well, someone said that whoever puts the most heart-shaped petals in their pouch gets to give out more love. Keeping their petals in the pouch is similar to what their flower represents, the preservation of our feelings. What do you think? This heart is already being held in your hands, right?
I haven't had any time to play lately. I only just started grinding materials for the Blossom Escape event. I feel like it's impossible to clear the shop.
At least this get-together is near the hospital. Wait, that's Dr. Zane.
Wow, Dr. Zane plays Planet Labs games too?
Someone recommended it to me recently, so I borrowed an account to try it out. I had no idea this game was so popular. I'm not interested in game recommendations. I just wanted to support you in-game. By relieved, do you mean changing the position from in-game helper to offline event assistant? Anyone who brings up work gets punished. Well, it is now. Your punishment will be... recording all our data. A successful experiment calls for the appropriate equipment, as well as thorough preparations. Miss Recorder, please write down today's weather conditions. The temperature is 20 degrees Celsius, clear skies, east wind, 68% humidity. Indeed. Work has kept us busy. You were waiting for it, huh? All right, but only if you manage to wake up early. Once you get used to going the same way, you rarely think about changing things. But it's nice to have a change of scenery every now and then. Let's slow down. We can appreciate spring more if we walk slowly. Yesterday's rain changed the soil's pH. Today's plan will be to restore the pH level to normal before clearing the weeds again. Let's start with this section. The tall buildings block out the sun, which means the sprout's growth will be affected. Here, This week's data shows that adjusting the nutrient solution helped the slower sprouts. Good work. Keep applying the solution and keep a close eye on them. As for the last section, the spacing between the plants is poorly managed. If you transplant some of them into pots now, you can still save them. Do you have any other questions?
Me, Dr. Zane. Is there any chance you could reimburse our group's graduation dinner?
Sure. I don't attend student get-togethers. They wouldn't relax with a teacher around. At Oxo Hospital, they would hide whenever they saw me. A little strict at times, yes. I want them to adapt quickly when they go to other hospitals. I'll think about it. Maybe next time. Next time. Definitely. Do you have to write down everything? If you're enjoying it this much, then it defeats the purpose of the punishment. Perhaps I should change it. There. Your punishment is over. I'm not satisfied at the moment. However, it's time to eat. You'll complain about being hungry in 20 minutes. Shall we visit that old restaurant we passed by the other day? I haven't been there in ages. In that case, you're not allowed to graduate from being my student. Yes, it was when I first moved here. There's one dish I really like. Crispy black carp with sweet and sour sauce and maltose. You still remember that after all this time? What's so funny? Yes, I do. And then you said it tasted sour and delicious. Not at all. You were very cute. I took digestive enzyme tablets after eating the big meal you cooked last week, too. Yes. You could have asked about my stomach first. In the first drawer of the TV cabinet, inside the second layer of the letter tray. They're in a hidden compartment. Don't make so much food next time. A little. Lincoln City issued a freezing rain alert 30 minutes ago. It's not safe outside. We covered them this morning, so they should be fine for now. We can save them tomorrow. Go back to bed. We'll check on them later. You're very dedicated to this event. The freezing rain alert went from yellow to red. Not in the long run, I'm afraid. We'll need a makeshift greenhouse. It's safer to walk than drive in freezing rain. We can stop by a 24-hour convenience store for supplies. It's from the game developers, not the Weather Institution. As far as I'm concerned, you made my choice for me. Do we have to? Yes, I've been pushing him on his dissertation revisions, but he's fallen behind. At this rate, he won't be done in time for his thesis defense.
Dr. Zane! What a coincidence.
Those charts in the third section of your dissertation.
You caught me. But Dr. Zane, we can talk about my dissertation later. I'm performing tonight, and planning to confess my love on stage. Yep, it'll be my 100th time confessing.
Aren't you two already dating?
Yeah, but confessing is fun even after you're together. It's kind of our thing.
Keep it up.
She said I lost the courage I had when we first got together. So I decided to be brave and confess in front of everyone.
Good luck.
Thanks, Dr. Zane. Also, can you give me a bouquet that's perfect for a confession?
It's nothing. Are you sure? I'll thank you on their behalf. What about the flowers still in the garden? There's no rush. I'll wait for you. That will depend on how late you'll be.
Flowers you have, the trickier they are to bundle. We usually advise beginners to split them into 2 bouquets.
Understood. I'll give it a shot.
Now let's choose the wrapping paper for the final product.
I'll take this one.
Would you like me to gather the remaining flowers and make another bouquet?
Go ahead. Consider it a reward for not being too late. Or the 99th confession, perhaps. If we include spoken and unspoken, then yes. In fact, there are more than you'll ever know. I couldn't save you a bouquet at the music festival because they sold out too quickly. You deserve all the rewards for working hard as a recorder to preserve spring. You don't like my bouquet? I have a solution. You keep spring to yourself, and I'll keep you to myself.
No wonder Thomas asked me for permission the other day. Good eye, cutie. You managed to pick out an old friend of mine. By old, I mean I can barely remember it because that much time has passed. These lilies bloom in shallow water. They're close to the sea, so you don't even need to leave it to find them. To sea creatures, anything from the land, petals, leaves, blades of grass, has a special scent. Whether it's a curious fishy or a fierce predator, they're all drawn to the petals floating on the water's surface. See? here comes the fierce predator. Well, as long as you're not worried about the staff coming back and finding you in the middle of your seafood feast. That's the one you're going with? While my story was touching, this flower is kind of plain on land. Oh, the guide says it's finicky, hard to grow and stuff. Okay, let's do it. It can't be any harder than my own adjustments to life on land. Cutie, saying any more than that would be rude. We'll do this together. Come on, let's start planting. We have to correctly mix the soil first. Do you think we can finish by nightfall? Art usually helps me deal with boring chores, but I'm gonna need more than that this time. Blame the staff who forgot to label the materials after dividing them up. Probably. If Lemuria had traffic lights, you'd be buried in tickets. Sure. Come closer and smell it. See, sniffing is the simplest way. Huh? Well, duh. You weren't close enough. How about now? So, what's your conclusion? Don't move. Now it's my turn to figure you out. The top, middle, and bass notes captivate me. This scent definitely represents you. That's what happens if the paint gets too dry. In that case, this drawing is perfect as our new beginning. Haven't you been holding the watering can? Actually, do you hear that? the sound of the waves seems to be getting louder.
Due to the sun and moon's combined gravitational pull, the eastern coast is expecting a Perigean springtide today.
Whenever you turn away, you check every other plant and give them a makeover. Like you're basically their inspector. Hmm? You know, this place is kinda cramped, but there's plenty of oxygen at least. If only these plants didn't keep sticking their leaves out to say hello. This is nice. I feel like I can breathe more easily. If you really want to produce oxygen, would you consider becoming a leaf sheep sea slug? They're only about this big, though. It's a creature that lives underwater. It can do photosynthesis. And it's cute and harmless like a lamb sometimes, but it can be prickly like a hedgehog when it wants to be. Of course, cutie. I bet I can read all your expressions from this tiny space as well. Do you want to put it to the test? Your cheeks are all puffed up. You must be trying not to laugh since you think your little trick worked. I've been breathing the air here for too long. I probably inhaled something I shouldn't have. Look behind you. If the scent of lilies is too strong, you become lightheaded. Ooh, maybe it's because you weren't squinting at them like I was. Expressions can be deceiving. You're more of a trickster than I am. Look to your right. There's a multicolored version too. If we had hurricane force winds last night, our tent would have been gone.
They're busy at the Plant Hybridization Center. But if you two lend a hand over there, maybe you'll free up an expert who can assist you with your flower problem.
I haven't tried that yet. Where should I start? Mildly spicy, creamy curry seafood soup. When naming artificial colors, I thought it was better to use something humans already find relatable. Oh, we have different opinions. I guess we need to sit down and debate it. Or I can just, make you a flower crown. Today's not our lucky day, huh? This is the second time we've disagreed. If I made a full set of accessories, I'd probably run out of petals. Wave Jr. would need to donate some. It's already doing well. Let's not spoil it with fancy fertilizer just yet. No, I'd take you out to sea and grow you hydroponically. It's waste not, want not, thank you very much. I guess the petals still had nectar on them? We never covered the stigmas with bags. There's too much pollination going on. Are you cold? Do you want to go in the tent? In other words, our honored guests get to skip sitting down and go straight to the plate. I saw you shiver, and it just so happens that this blanket's been warming by the fire. Are you two playing rock, paper, scissors? If it uses scissors, you can't eat it. Are you planning to take some notes for Wave Jr.? Don't be like these crabs and dig burrows at my place. So you do think I haven't fully adjusted yet? Who said that? Plants have stimulators to speed up their growth, right? Well, I've got my own personal stimulator. So as long as I have it, I can adapt to any environment. That's why color can decide the whole mood of a painting. What? Are you suspecting I messed with their genes so they could react to fire? It's just a coincidence. What was that?
Rerouting. Here's your official commemorative photo. If you like it, make sure to give Otto a good rating on the survey.
Good thing you didn't forget to open the final treasure chest. Don't worry about the bees, cutie. They're currently swarming Wave Jr. right now. I also wrote bees for that question. Here, take a look if you don't believe me. The other answer is here too. Raphael's exclusive stimulator. I don't get it from just any human. And speaking of which, doesn't this special human still owe me a seafood feast? I knew you'd forget.
Are all the flower gardens in Lincoln this barren, kitten? Well then, I guess what we're missing here is an actual garden.
Welcome. I'm delighted I get to introduce you to this garden. According to the research center's data, the chance of drawing this spot was 1 in 1,000. You're incredibly lucky. It may look empty now, but it used to be stunningly beautiful.
When a wanderer attack causes protocore energy to burst, it's just as bad as a volcanic eruption. It probably destroyed the soil. I guess our first challenge is soil remediation. I just remembered I passed through here before. If we want to get technical, well, the more I look at it, the more familiar it feels. I'm pretty sure I came here to deal with a misbehaving brat at some point in time. If it's a debt, we'll settle it together. As for adopting this garden, the whole family has to pitch in. That includes you. If you're talking about Luke and Kieran, I never intrude on their personal time. It's better than the Hunters Association calling you in the middle of a private date. So, why don't you join the dark side and be my partner in crime? Does your boss at the Hunters Association plant flowers for you? That means I'll have to adjust your job description if you work for me, kitten. I don't grow flowers for an ordinary employee. There's nothing wrong with the soil improver. If we channel energy directly into the seed, it can grow without soil. Let's find out. I can make it bloom now, if you want. Not every plant has a long growth period. Maybe this species matures quickly. See? It's about to bloom. If this counts as cheating, then evolvers and people who have experience with plants shouldn't be participating in the event. I saw someone on the forum this morning who used their evol to create a Queen of the Night with a color gradient. We also need to tweak these seeds. That's not a bad idea. This will take a while, and commuting to this place every day is a hassle. The flower garden itself is still a disaster, but the cabin seems usable. Before we mess with the seeds, we should fix our living space first. It'll be more than usable once I'm done with it, kitten. What will it say on Aquinas' Annex or Hunters Association branch? If this is going to be our home, we can't settle for barely usable. This soil has enough nutrients. It must be something else.
They need a lot of water at this point in their growth cycle. Ideally, you'd already have an irrigation system. You could, but You'd have to take shifts to water them around the clock.
How often do we need to switch shifts?
How many wings do I have? Every 2 hours then, and you can forget about sleeping.
Just so you know, I can give you 3 to 4 wings, or even 24 of them. I'm skilled at doing modifications. Are you interested?
What are you doing? Help! The existing water supply can't be converted into a sprinkler system. You'll need a stable, large source of water. Warning! Warning! Violating the rules will reset all your in-game points.
We don't need to look. There's a lake on the mountain. I don't feel like choosing. Should I drink it? Then we can see what happens. I doubt it'd turn me into one of those legendary mountain spirits you like reading about. Are you treating me like a child now? It's a small, harmless life form made of energy that hides in the wildflowers. The energy from our resonance must have attracted it. Did you ask me to follow you just so you could ambush me? Why would I move away from you, though? You should have told me you were hunting. When you have absolute power, there's no need to overcomplicate simple matters. Instead of chasing them, you can lure them in. Use what they want as bait. I'm not sure if this trick will work on those energy specs, but it always works on you. And our little red specks that we persuaded. If we didn't catch it in time, you'd be the one having nightmares right now. This parrot has an injured wing. Then let's help it recover first. We can punish it later, kitten.
What? Silas is doomed! Silas is doomed! Silas is doomed!
I'm used to dealing with injured birds. This wing is a lost cause.
Silas is doomed! Silas is doomed!
Am I a bird nest? It's just nervous. It's scared of me. However, it won't move around if it's on your head. Birds don't show affection by staying still. Suit yourself. Give me your phone. I'll post the lost pet notice. After this, let's call it a night. If it really bothers you, let's do something else for now. You mentioned building me a trellis, right? Well, the materials arrived today. You're sweating a lot. Do you feel better now? I feel like I've been in this situation before. So you're offering yourself as my chain? I'd be an idiot to say no to that. If you want to see the flowers bloom, there's a method we can use. Luke and Kieran found out that those specks can do more than just energize a plant. If we collect enough of them and feed them a certain amount of energy, the flowers can bloom early, just for you. Don't worry, I'm not forcing them to grow this time. I'm used to destroying any obstacle with brute force, but tonight, you only want to see the flowers bloom. There's more. In this field of flowers, we won't just stand here and appreciate the plants. And this is my return gift.
It's a miracle! Growing something this amazing from such terrible soil. How did you do it?
We improved the soil, got water from the mountain, and took care of it every day.
What a straightforward explanation.
A great result doesn't always mean a complicated process was involved.
Then could you go into more detail?
The real secret is those specks. They're all over the mountain, by the way. Ask them for details. It'll be faster. Are you trying to put me on the front page in a different way? With something like Mr. Silas, gardening expert. Are you saying my singing is so good that it's making them bloom? Their taste in music has room for improvement, I guess. I'm already doing my best. There is no room for improvement. What's wrong with getting used to it? No matter how bad the soil is, we can always grow something beautiful. And that's because I have all the time in the world with you.